Welcome back to Grumpy Game Reviews. Today we're throwing it back to medieval times to review the classic strategy game, Lords of the Realm 2. So let's see how it holds up in the modern era. Apparently, Lords of the Realm 2 is a cult classic, so I wanted to give it a try. Lords of the Realm 2 takes you on a journey back to the Middle Ages, where you'll assume the role of the noble lord striving to expand his realm. From managing resources to deploying your army, the game offers a well-rounded medieval experience. However, be warned, the learning curve is as steep as a trebuchet's trajectory. The game starts by giving you some advice on what to do, but no advice on how to do it. The game's single-player campaign asks you to conquer neighbouring territories and claim victory, but some repetitive missions might make you feel like you're caught on the Groundhog Day of medieval conquest. And when it comes to strategy, Lords of the Realm 2 is like a game of chess, just with a lot more pieces. For its time, the tactical depth is pretty good when you're commanding your troops on the battlefield. Unfortunately, the aging graphics can sometimes hinder the best laid plans, leading to frustration. I first heard of Lords on Gamer's Axe channel, and like him, I'm a big fan of impression games, so I thought I'd give it a go. And while the core gameplay is solid, it's the lack of variety in the game that stops it from ascending to gaming greatness, at least in my humble opinion. Apparently, this game was the beginning of the modern day RTS, and therefore deserves its credit, but I just couldn't get into it no matter how hard I tried. And visually, Lords of the Realm 2 may not have aged like a fine wine, but still retains its medieval charm. The pixelated castles and blocky landscape certainly invoke a sense of nostalgia, which to be honest I did like. But other gamers might not like being time travelled back to a time where retro was modern day cutting edge gaming. The audio design, however, fares better, with an epic medieval soundtrack during battle. And the background music has a certain charm, with most of the dialogue being scripted, which certainly adds a little bit extra. And that was a little touch that I certainly enjoyed. Anyway, Lords of the Realm 2 is a solid strategy game, with a rich medieval setting and deep gameplay mechanics. And while it deserves its plaudits for being ahead of its time, the lack of innovation as you progress through the game holds it back slightly. And these things kind of make it difficult for it to stand out in the modern day gaming landscape, which is probably unfair because I think it was made in 1995, so maybe I'm being a harsh critic. But if you're a fan of medieval strategy games and can overlook the dated graphics, this classic might be worth revisiting. I think it was only like £1 on the Steam store, or just over $1 for you American fans. So with all factors considered, I'm awarding Lords of the Realm a fair 5 out of 10. Some may call that harsh, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching and subscribe.